What's up? You know who this is. It's your boy Carcino here. Ready to go around one more time. One more time around the bend. Let's get it in. It's been a crazy week, man. Woo! Oh, well, thank you. Now, somebody just sent me a cash app. Anyhow, Sage Steele, good people, from ESPN. I've never seen anybody sabotage themselves like Sage Steele has. Wow. Oh man. So she just lost her job again. This time she lost her 6 p.m. Sports Center job. She took over Jamel Hill and Michael Smith's show. And now she's being replaced by Elle Duncan. They did a race episode, talking about things that, one, ESPN never used to talk about. These were the things where they weren't allowed to talk about these issues. And now everybody's open to talk about these things. So Jamel Hill and Michael Smith were the sacrificial lambs, basically, to like everybody's like, oh, okay, well, this is the wave. Now it's the wave to have these type of talks on your show. So Ellie Duncan, she was up and coming, she was married to, you know, this famous person and, whatever. But that's neither here nor there. She was up and coming, free spirited. And Michael, what's his name? Michael Aves. So she blamed back in July, because you're not even supposed to criticize your colleagues. She blamed them of convincing ESPN management to exclude her from a network special on race because of her views. She's a mixed person and she promotes it proudly. Like, I'm mixed and proud. And she's like, I don't claim I'm black. I'm mixed. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you listen to her speak, it's from a warped personality, a warped point of view. She tells the story of her life, and she's talking about how brave her mom was, who's white, and her father is black. Back in the 60s, where her parents, they couldn't even, they was in Boston and they couldn't be seen together at times because, you know, it was the bravery, that she did to go against her family to date a black man. That was so brave, her mom. I'm like, she never ever said how brave her father was. I'm like, do you know what would happen to your father? They ain't gonna touch your mom. She gonna go home. They don't tell her daddy. The person that was brave was your father. He's getting lynched. Now, there was so many different instances. She talked about how brave her white Indiana husband is for marrying a mixed girl in Indiana. As if they're the first mixed couple in the history of Indiana. It was this it was so warped of a personality, like people just in her statements she's making. She's mad because a protest at an airport was making her late for a flight. You know, I thought they would have been silenced her because I'm like, she is out of control. So when she said that they wouldn't put her on that show, I was like, man, they fired Stephen A. Smith for this. They suspended him. But she gets the ride. At ESPN, you're not allowed to talk about another colleague. So after the George Floyd incident, right, she claimed she wasn't considered black enough. So certain black colleagues, she wasn't authentic enough to be the voice for the black community. So anyway, the ESPN president, Jimmy Bataro, said the incident showed that the network has the divisive work environment. And my goodness, she's like, I found it sad. You know, that's what she's talking about. I found it sad for all of us that are human beings should be allowed to define someone's blackness. Growing up biracial in America with a black father and a white mother, I felt inequities that many, if not all, blacks and biracial people have felt. Being called a monkey, the N word, have ape sounds made at me as I walk by, and actions that all of us know. It stings forever. Most importantly, trying to define who is and who isn't black enough goes against everything we are fighting for in this country. And it only creates more divide. Oh my goodness. This show did not have Stephen A. Smith on it. It didn't have Bomani. He wasn't on it. So their highest paid people weren't even on this show. Sage Steele is a right wing human being. That's all this is about. When Mike Evans from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers took a knee for the anthem, she had something to say. So when she was put in to this lineup, they told her, they said, Sage, this is it. Don't screw this up. So she put out that post. As I began my 15th year at ESPN, I couldn't be happier for the opportunity to continue my dream of hosting Sports Center. I am so thankful to ESPN for allowing me to do so by returning to my roots at noon Eastern while raising 3 teenagers. So, that was almost the same speech she gave when she was getting her job at the 6 p.m. spot. The 6 p.m. is the prime spot. It's like, this is like working at a video store, right? I mean, you working at a electronic shop and you're selling, like say you work at Best Buy, and you're trying to sell televisions. It's Monday, right? Well, you think you have a better opportunity to sell a TV at noon or 6 p.m.? 6 p.m. Nobody buys a TV at brunch. So at 6 p.m., most people are off work. So you got more viewers, you got more heads sitting in front of the television set. So that's like the main spot. So you have to really be doing some numbers to get that 6 p.m. spot. Now Elle Duncan is replacing her at the 6 p.m. spot. And this is the person she was complaining about, her colleague that she works with. Jamel Hill, who no longer works there, and Carrie Champion, who no longer works there, they don't deal with Sage Steele. Not at all. They saw her as divisive. Other black leaders who was coming on the show don't like her. So they don't want to work with her. So other people who are, it's not just ESPN, it's people that's coming there like, I don't want that crazy girl with the frizzy hair. Yeah, I don't want to talk to her. So they don't even want to speak to her. So she's already created and burnt some bridges before she even got to the bridge. So when people like other athletes, black athletes, don't want to be around you, they don't want to talk to you. They've heard what you said. They don't like it. Now, everybody loves Elle Duncan, so she's everybody's like, easygoing, easygoing person. So it is what it is. But she's made it a big deal because she knew she was going to get blasted for losing her 6 o'clock position, and now she's at noon. So anyway, the whole thing is dumb. All right, like completely dumb. You've been at a job 15 years, 15, and you have what? Oh, just a job that they can move you around like a chess piece at any given time, whenever they feel like it. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. So tell me what you think about it. That's another good question. What do you think about it? I'm gonna get ready to get up, get out of here, make some moves. So I'll holler at you guys later. Don't forget to like the page and like the video rather, and subscribe to the page. Hit that notification bell. And for everybody else out there, peace.